In this video, I want to share with you how I am thinking about and conceiving a new series of paintings inside my sketchbook. So I just wanted to take you inside my current sketchbook and talk you through what I've been doing. And I thought I'd maybe start nearer the back of it and kind of flip towards the front so you can kind of see some of the progressions and some of the things that I've been working on. So I am slowly working towards starting a series of paintings. I seem to be very slow at starting, but what I'm doing here is I am thinking through doing. So I'm drawing with some simple materials. I'm just mostly using these 3 pens. So this is a Pentel pocket brush pen. You can see that it's just a black sort of felt tip brush pen that has got Indian ink refills. This is a white Posca uni pen, and I just happen to be using this fine liner pen too, which is a Pigma Micron 05. So these 3 tools have created these pages here, and they're really a series of additions and subtractions. I'm adding stuff, then I'm going over it. I'm just sort of messing about and formulating in my head what I want my next series of paintings to be. And I know that I want them to include kind of some unusual vase shapes, and I know I want them to include these kind of some organic shapes, and also some kind of motifs that just keep appearing in my sketchbook, these kind of drips and triangles. So I'm just sort of thinking through doing in these pages, and what I anticipate happening next is that I will start working on some paintings, and I won't copy any of these pages verbatim, but because I've sort of thought about the things that I like, the things I enjoy here, I'm hoping that they're just going to appear in my paintings, but I will let you know. So, and what I wanted to show you is, I guess, the repetition. So how a simple motif or a simple shape or a simple idea keeps repeating itself in the pages of my sketchbook. So here we've got this kind of slightly leaf in a triangle kind of shape, and then you'll find it here, and here, and here, and here. And so actually a lot of my artwork is just repeating itself, either consciously, but often subconsciously. It's just actually I've done something and I like it, and so I keep doing it. I'm revisiting it. I'm exploring the same thing or the same idea in different materials, different colours. You'll see these kind of stylized trees appear very often and frequently in my work. And in this sketchbook, we've got this kind of, these shapes just keep appearing, which I'm enjoying. And this sketchbook I started on the 1st of December, and I was still living in an Airbnb. So the materials I was using were very limited, just kind of felt tip pens. And actually looking back, I can see that this sketchbook actually has kind of more complete compositions than many of my sketchbooks. A lot of my sketchbooks are just a bit scrappy, a bit more experimental, a bit more sticking stuff in. But I think because I was unable to access my art studio, I've sort of used this, these pages in my sketchbook as mini canvases. I can kind of see that now, that they're more, like whole compositions rather than just scrappy things. But I can kind of see here is when I'm beginning to think, right, okay, what kind of thing do I want to be in my next series of paintings? And I'm sort of just exploring different ideas, just using pens. And eventually I'll get to painting. But I'm thinking through this process, and I'm thinking about composition, and I'm thinking about actually how I want things to look. And I'm also trying really hard not to be over the top. So my my very natural instinct is to take a space and to fill it. But here I'm reining that back. I know that my art is more successful when it mixes that kind of intense mark making with a little bit more space. So I am, I am trying, but I think it's going to be a lesson that it takes me another 20, 30 years to learn. I just thought I'd show you also these kind of crazy vase shapes have appeared in previous sketchbooks. So there's the kind of seeds of ideas are in previous sketchbooks. So actually when I look back through my sketchbooks, it's amazing how often themes just keep reappearing and reappearing and reappearing. So that's one of the wonderful things about sketchbooks, isn't it? It captures it all in a kind of linear fashion, which I quite like. So you look, more vases, more trees. So there's definitely going to take some of these ideas and translate them into paintings. So there we go, that's the previous sketchbook. So I just wanted to show you what I've been up to now, and really kind of show you how some ideas develop, how I revisit things, how I repeat ideas, and eventually I'm hoping these will turn themselves into some beautiful paintings, but let's see. So I just wanted to show you what I've been doing.